Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you this Valentine's Day vintage junk journal that I've made for a swap for my Junk Journal Junkies #1 Facebook group. So this is how it looks at the front. I have cloth doily on the spine here. I have 3 stitches in there, and I covered them up with this doily, not because they were messy or anything. I just wanted to add this little element on here, and then it goes all the way to the back. I did paint the whole book in white, pink, and red colors, and I just mixed them together. I painted the whole book like that. I added more white to the front, and I put this little open your heart little piece of paper here. And then I just added some glossy accents on top of that. So that's what that is. And I just added little beads on here. This the whole book is filled with same paper stock that I got at Michael's. I did use some that was my homemade paper, and some of it that I got from a person I bought online. They came from, I believe it's from Poland. So some of the paper is from Poland, but I will see and show you what it is. So this is one of the items I got from Poland. It's a beautiful white flower. It has a little button down here. So that's how it looks here, and I coffee stained the ribbon that I'm using. Oop. And I just folded. Let me see if I can. Oh goodness. Alrighty, so what I did is I folded ribbon in half, I cut it, and then I burned it with some heat here, and it's just a double ribbon. That's how it looks like from the side. That's how it looks onto the top. So let's go ahead and get started. So on the front here, I have this little pocket. It says welcome with one of the stamps I've used. This one has been stamped on there. Then I have a little page book cover here with some little lines in the back that came with the order that I did online. And then there's the material here with hearts and a little journaling spot that also came from that order I did online. So in the front here I have some music notes. When you open it up, I have this yellow rose on top, and then I have a stamp of these flowers. Little tuck spot here says be my Valentine, and then there's a love with a little journaling spot. And I have another little stamp here, and then there's another stamp says bloom where you're planted. I did do this on purpose to make them look more distressed, so they don't look like brand new stamped, since it's supposed to be vintage. So that's what I did. I got some stickers from Hobby Lobby, no, Michael's. I got some stickers from Michael's, and this was one of them. Some stamps I did on the bottom, some other sticker from Michael, and all of my paper is stained with coffee stain. Next here I have a little tuck spot with a little flower stamp, and here I have a little card I've made long time ago. It is laid up on top of an existing card. I just covered it up with some paper, and then I added some papers from the same set. This was a long time ago though. I don't even remember what set it was, but it was from one of those papercraft magazines. So that's what this is. Just a little card. She can use that as a journaling spot, or she can give this to somebody for Valentine's Day. And I have some more, have that pattern paper, have a flower, butterfly, little sticker here, little tuck spot here, or more like a pocket. This is my homemade paper that I've made, and I did some lines on here on one side, and she can handwrite on the back herself. And then it says be mine, little sticker, not sticker, little saying. The next page I have here is a little cage with some flowers in there, butterfly, urgent airmail post stamp. There's another white rose altered paperclip on top. Have a butterfly on the next page, some beautiful pink and white paper, and I folded this side in to make a tuck spot, and I have another one of those sewn in old book pages, and it just has blank on the other side, and that's also came from one of my orders online. Here I have another stamp. Here I just grabbed a little watercolor and I just smeared that to make it more pink. There's a little girl stamp there, and I have 2 little buttons here. This came from that order that I did online. Love is in the air, little pocket, some flower stamps here, and I have this beautiful red paper with some notes, and then there's a little paper clip that has a heart. I put another card that I've made long time ago. This is love, and just a red plain inside. And again, she can use this, or she can keep it in there, or she can give it away, whichever she wants to do. They have little hearts, stickers, and some flowers there. And there's another stamp. There's 2 ladies having a line, coffee. There's more pink paper here from the same paper stack. There's a butterfly, and another one of those paper clips. This one I didn't clip anything on there. She can clip whatever she wants. It was always you, and then I have this postal stamps that I've gotten from a vintage shop, and there's 4 different ones that I have in this journal. So this one says between my pressing duties, and little ponds on them. So I have little flowers here, and then this one was a page by itself. I really like how it was. I didn't want to waste any of it, so I folded the corner out to the side to make a side pocket. And then I kept this postcard, and I just kept this as a middle, so none of it was covered up. On the middle here is where you can see my stitch binding. There's 4 holes. The middle, 5 holes, sorry. 5 holes. The middle one is where there's a nut. And then I just put little hearts at the end of the strings. Next, I have this little music note card. It's blank on the other side. She can also write on the other side. There's a little letter. It says, wishing you happiness. Little girl on this side. Some pink paper here. Some see-through, I can't think of the word right now, but hearts here, and then I have a little forever love here, and I have love on top stamped here, and I have a little tuck spot here. So in the tuck spot I have this purple girl from, looks like Paris. It's a stamp from a postcard from a card from Isaac. So I have that on here, and then some more of the homemade paper that I've made, and it has a little glitter in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Same paper continues to the other side, and I only used one of each paper from the paper collection. So the only reason why it shows twice is, you know, when it's folded in half, you see the beginning and then you see the end of it. I have another one of those paper clips here. There's another step there. It says you is, let's see, joy is not in things, it is in us. Richard Weems. So there's that. Then I have a little butterfly there. Next I have today is the day. This is from marriage stamp set, but I thought it would be cool to have it as a Valentine's Day. This is a very delicate flower that the lady that I ordered from, I think she pre-makes those. She presses them, but she doesn't cover it with anything. So when I was making some of it, they fell apart. So I was only able to use some of them, and then I sent her the ones that still looked good because I wouldn't be able to use them in anything because they're so fragile and I'm not very careful. Alright, and the next one I have the continuation of that pink paper with that white hearts, and I just put some hearts that are stamped out of that same book, and then some coffee stain paper here, and I have a little girl stamped here, a little bird on the bottom there. There's a little corner spot here, you and me, and then it says love you forever. And then there's a little stamp, says for you, sticker, sorry, it says for you, and it has a little beaded heart. This is washi tape. Okay, so this page is very interesting. I was scared to put this in. So I did a translucent paper in here. So it's when you cover it in oil and it makes it translucent. Well, since I put it in a book and I made sure that I put it somewhere where there is a colored paper that when it leans against it, it's not going to leave too much mark. And then I chose a blank paper, so if it does leave a mark, it looks kind of cool. You can still write on this, just not with the ball pens. You can write with Sharpies. You can, you can write with Sharpies like this. You can write with pens like this, and you can write with any ones like this. The only ones it doesn't work with, let me see if I have that, is with this. This pencils, the pens don't work on those. So you can still write on those, just don't use those pens. So it was more translucent, but because it was laying against here, all of the next paper absorbed all of the color, so it's not as translucent anymore. But this is a page from a book that I was altering. There's love here. Next page, we have continuation of that oil spilling through. I have a butterfly here, little paper clip here with follow your heart. And then this is the arrow of that paper clip. This is a tuck spot. This one says always in the market for some news. That's also another one of those postcards. And this comes to the first signature. My cat's hair, sorry. So this is the first signature. Our signature was supposed to be 10 pages folded in half. I did more than that. I think I did 14 in this one. I think I did 12 in the other ones. Not sure, but it was 10 at least. You could go over, and I went over only because I wanted to add more extra blank pages. So that's why I did that. Alrighty, this is the second signature. We had to have 3 signatures in this. This is some hearts with some notes on there. Little altar paper clip again with the yellow rose again. It says you and me. We have some paper clip heart and then a heart exclamation point on there. There's a stamp of a heart, the metric one. This is the one that fell apart. The first layer fell off, but it still looks good in here, so I kept it. Next page is pretty much blank except for this paper here. Kind of looks like now I did it upside down, but it still looks good. There's also a paper clip on top. I just have white and silver ribbon. On the bottom here I have some fur, not real fur, I just don't know what exactly it is. It came in that stash that I bought from online, and had all kinds of different materials that I never encountered before. So this was one of them. They looked different before I put them on. One looked pink, the other one looked bluer, but they became dark after they dried. So on this I have some, on this page I have some heart stamps, and a heart sticker, another heart sticker, and some handwritten paper. Next one, I have a little tuck spot with 3 hearts, and this is a part of a homemade paper I've made, and I put some little washi tape here. Will you be my Valentine sticker stamp on there, some hearts, heart paper here. Next, I have this purple homemade paper I've made. That's in this pocket here. Then there's a clock stamp there, and some coffee stain, more darker side on this one. Some paper I got from online buy. Some tuck spot here. Okay, so the next one is this. It's like the type machine paper, and I folded this one backwards. So you know, usually whenever you fold it, you'll leave the color side on the outside. I did it the other way, so it continues on the other side. So I just added the little hearts where those hearts were on the page itself. And next one, I just added this little washi tape. This is Be Mine with the little altered paper clip with some silver and gold. Hi, Wee Wee. This is the middle of the signature, and I have 2 little hearts which are tangled. Just 2 little hearts here. Next, I have a little butterfly. XOXOXOXO. I love you now and forever, and has a little note. The continuation of that paper. XOXO. Hello, beautiful. There's just leftover paper I had, and I just drew lines in the back. Alrighty, and then we have a little tuck spot here. And I have this note says, just to let you know what's cooking. Next one, I have another one of those Isaac cards. Next, I have a little stamp of this flower in a vase. And I have this little paper. More of that, a little fur looking thing. I have a little stamp here. And I have little washi tape here. I just made this tear a little bit so to add more interest. And then this one, I just went ahead and sewed it to have more interest and more effect to it. I have a little leftover piece of card here, and a little note card I've taken out of my notebook. Let me put that on the bottom. I have some washi tape on here. Next, I have a tuck spot with another one of those notes, and it says just a line. There's a heart stamp and some more washi tape. Here I have True Love with some tuck spot, and I put that washi tape to close it in. And this is some homemade paper I've made. So that's the end of a second signature, and now we're going in our third signature. This one has little silver altered paper clip. I have some of my paper, it's the glittery kind. There's a sticker, Valentine's Day, February 14th. Some butterflies, paper that says love, 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 love. Next, I have, this came from that paper I showed you earlier that had the postcard. So I kept that side, and I put some of my paper I've made. This is the very thin one that I've made. And I put some stamps on the side here. There's a little tuck spot that says I love you, and I put some I think it's tea stain paper. This came in that order that I did online. And then I have some stamps of hearts on the side. There's another tuck spot with some more washi tape, and I have 2 of my homemade papers in there. Here I have leftover paper and a doily I found at the thrift store. And then I have Love Happens Love changes everything. And they have handwritten paper on this side. Do what you love and do it afternoon on the corner there. I have some hearts on here. Valentine's Day stamp on there. Butterfly here, and I have a little flower stamp here. Another stamp sticker on here. Little girl on the side there. This one I have another one of those papers and some leftover papers on here in this little tuck spot. This is the middle of the signature, and I have 2 hearts on here. Next I have the stamp again. Made a little paper, a little distressed there. So I did gold twine or gold ribbon, altered paper clip. Another stamp sticker there. Little girl sitting at a table. Let's see. Be My Valentine. Little clock there. I tried to leave as much space for her to write on as possible. I have a little tuck spot with the remaining of that paper. And then this is just a plain pre-made card base, and I just sprayed it with coffee stain. You can use that as a writing journal part. Some roses paper here. Butterfly on there. It's a sticker. Yeah, it's a sticker. For you stamp, and then post U.S. Postal Services, pay February 14th. Like a face little stamp there. This one has a little grid outlines because when I sprayed it, I laid it on something to make it look like that. Have more. Okay, so on this one, there's some handmade paper, but this is the one I got from online. I did not make this one. Some more of that hearts notebook paper. I have some more of my homemade paper. And in the back of here, I have a pocket that is filled with all kinds of goodies. So there's the kind of different goodies. She can decorate the journal and these things if she would like to, or she can keep them or give them away, whichever way she prefers to do it. I just like to include little things that they can use. So that is it for this journal. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for my next video. Thank you. Bye.